Jangan mari sini ya, sebab itu kamera mabuk. Hi, good morning. This is JP Thong. I'm now at Kechara Forest Retreat, Malaysia, and today is day 23 of mindful morning meditation. How is everyone doing this morning? Hi, morning Sophia. Hello, morning King Hoi. Thank you for tuning in. 哇，这么烟哦。Hi, morning Christina. Hello. Waiting for everyone to tune in, so do get comfortable and do a bit of stretching. I'm now actually at the bottom of the yoga pavilion. I'm actually at our camping platform. We have 20 platforms here that we allow people to put tents on, and you can stay here. Excuse me. Yeah, we've had children come and do camping here during the children's the kids camp that we have once a year. Let me get some Mozzie Guard. Hi, morning, Pastor Antoinette. Morning would be. Hi, Lai Hey, morning. Hello, morning, Frank. Okay, get yourself comfortable. Christina, I saw your drink in your Facebook this morning. Looks wonderful. Okay, we'll wait a few more seconds. In the meantime, stretch yourself. Roll your head. Yeah, get a bit comfortable. Because remember, we're going to be doing 20 minutes. So if you have members who may who may disturb you in the middle of your meditation, perhaps find a quiet place, and if it's in a room, lock the door so that you will get full benefit from this 20-minute meditation. Hi Natasha, good evening. Good. Hi Lily, morning. Okay, we'll wait a few more seconds. If you are getting pins and needles, remember, like I said, try to adjust your seat so that you have something that you can sit on and lift your buttocks up. So, and then your legs down this way. Yeah, if you're feeling pins and needles, that will help. Hi Cassandra, good morning. Hi Lynette. Hi Lynette. Finally, thank you so much for tuning in. Finally, yeah. I'm just gonna spray a bit more of this insect repellent because we are in the tropics and there are quite a bit of mosquitoes here, but it's okay. Hi Sharon, good morning. Okay, Lynette, if you have just joined for the last few sessions, do watch day 1 where I go through thoroughly on how to sit, how to do the breathing, and having the correct posture to maximize the benefits of the meditation. Yeah, you can actually go on the Kechara Forest Retreat fan page and then look for day 1. Today is already day 23. 23rd. And for those of you who just tuned in, this is a camping platform. I have 20 of these, and it's actually at the bottom of the yoga pavilion. Yeah, so I'm sitting here for a change, and also, yeah, it's now the 23rd day, so I thought give it a change and see whether you guys like it. Yeah, so yeah, it looks quite pretty cozy. I'm looking at it right now from my phone. Okay, I think we're pretty much there. All right, hi Halim, morning. Okay, if everyone is ready, oh, that's Peg. Hello, Pastor Honey. Good morning. If everyone is ready, we will start with the 9-round breathing meditation to ground ourselves so that we will immediately calm our body and mind, and we will do much better in the single pointed meditation. And here we go. Left hand up, thumb down, wrap your thumb, put your fist under your right armpit, right hand, hold down your left nostril and breathe in slowly. And out. Breathe in. And out. Take your time, breathe in. And out. Change hands. Right hand out, thumb down, wrap your thumb, put your fist under your armpit. Left hand, hold down your right nostril, breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Both hands on your thighs, breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. And out. And we're done. Oh, you're most welcome, Natasha. Thanks for the new view of KFR. Yeah, I will show you guys more. Otherwise, you can follow Pastor Jinai. She goes around, she talks about her daily life in KFR. So as she's walking around, she'll be on video, and you catch a glimpse of how KFR looks like. Why am I still bitten? Okay. So how was that for everyone? Are you all grounded? Excuse me. If you are, then we will start with the single pointed meditation, 20 minutes. Okay, then after we're done with that, we will read through the gratitude journal. Do share with me, and also do share with me your experience so far, because it's already day 23. It's been 3 weeks, and I'm curious how you guys are progressing. And again, if you do have any other topics that you would like me to talk about, do do write it in the comment section, right? So, and then after that, we will talk about. I forgot, what am I talking about today? Oh yeah, anxiety and how to cope with it. Okay, so let's get ready. Rock forward and backwards. Find your center. Relax. Okay, lock the door if your grandchildren or whomever is going to walk in. Let them know that you're going to be meditating for 20 minutes. Okay, and your palms either on the side, palm down, palm up, or like this. All right, and chin down, relax. And here we go for 20 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Take your time and breathe out. Breathe in all the white healing light. Fill every part of your body with this healing light. When you breathe out, visualize dark smoke. Breathe out all the stress, the aches and pains, the anxiety. Breathe it all out. And every time you breathe in, you bring in more healing light and oxygen into your body. And every single cell of your body is tingling with this white healing light. This healing light fills your body with love, kindness, and compassion. Only love, kindness, and compassion resides in you. Bring your focus to the nostril area. Watch the sounds and focus on your nostril. Watch your thoughts and your emotions and focus on the nostril. Breathe naturally from your tummy, in and out. is now very light, and it feels like you're floating. No worries, no darkness, only light, compassion, loving kindness. Watch your thoughts, bring it back to your nostril. 2, 1. And we're done. Wow, that was really nice. So how does everyone feel? I found it very peaceful today, and my mind was much clearer, very, very clear, very calm abiding. And I could actually go on and on and on. How about you? Hi Carmen, morning. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hi Kochi, Adeline, morning. Jason, Agnes, good morning. For those of you who just tuned in, we just finished our 20 minutes single-pointed meditation. Yes, we have now progressed to 20 minutes, which 3 weeks ago felt a bit daunting for some of you. But you see, as I said, when we take baby steps, 5 minutes when we add 5 minutes every week, then it becomes less stressful for some of us. And of course, the body and mind will adjust much better, and you won't freak out. So that's the good news, yeah? So do share with me how you feel. Today is the second day of the 20 minutes single-pointed meditation. Yeah, do share with me. Hi, morning Phoebe. So as you're typing, I will read out to you my gratitude journal. So yesterday I wrote that I'm grateful to have a thermos flask. Yeah, I carry it all over the place. And I'm grateful to have Kaya. Yes. In this lockdown, Kaya is actually it's a Malaysian coconut jam, which is delicious. I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for the fog this morning. Every morning it's well, when we're lucky, it's pretty foggy in the morning here, and it's very cooling, and it feels great. It feels great. Yeah, it's very, very energizing. Now that the sun is out, I think there's hardly any fog already. Okay, so let's see. Natasha says, today many more random thoughts, tingling legs, required resetting more frequently than yesterday. Okay, well, again, Natasha, find that sitting posture and that position. Once you've found it that that will enable you to be more comfortable, then remember that, or put a marking or something. Are you sitting on a chair or on a cushion on the floor? Yeah, do let me know, because if it's on the floor like this, you may need to have a thicker cushion, or just put two cushions on top of one another and prop your butt up a bit more, and that may help. Yeah. Okay. Sharon, I feel light and relaxed. Wonderful. Frank, sitting is no issue, but notice many thoughts. Notice many thoughts. Okay. Yeah, a lot of thoughts came up for me too. You see, because we're now on the 20 minutes threshold, so we are stretching and getting our mind to actually have that stamina and the resilience to keep holding on to the mind and just keep and control it. So definitely there will be thoughts coming out, and I'm not sure if some of you have any emotions or anything that certain memories from the past will start coming out as well. Yeah, it will keep coming out. Like I said, it's fine. Let's bring the focus back to the nostril area. Yeah, and as we progress to 25, 30, 40, even 45 minutes later, you will also notice that after a while, the thoughts will be lesser and lesser and lesser, and there's nothing else except here. And once you're in that, what I call it, the zone, lack of a better word, that zone, the calm, abiding zone, you'll start feeling that a bliss will arise. Now, but that will take a while. Okay, so we'll do this. As long as there's a lockdown, we'll keep doing it. Okay, so that's the good news. And Halim, grateful for the change of view. You're most welcome, Halim. Why were you bored of the view from the yoga platform? Yeah. Uh, Corinne had pin and needles halfway through, adjusted sitting and fine. After that, focus is much better this morning, less thoughts. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Grateful for the cooling morning, grateful for internet, and grateful for the nature sounds from KFR. Thank you, Pastor Internet. Waiting says, neck a bit tight today, lots of thoughts today, especially on work. Oh, okay. Again, it's fine. It's not right or wrong. It's not like you're getting better or getting worse. The thoughts will keep arising, that's for sure. And the emotions will arise as we do longer meditation. It's fine. Yeah, it is not a measure of whether or not you have improved. How you see whether you've improved is whether or not it is more effortless for you to bring your focus back to the nostril. That is the key there. That is the key here. Yeah. And yeah, so be okay with the thoughts, be okay with the emotions. Like I say, watch them come up and watch them go, but bring your attention back always. Yeah, the more effortless it is for you, it means you have progress. Yeah, so that's the good news. Dr. Hank. Hey, morning, Dr. Hank. Mine flew away a while and back again, but enjoy the rest of 20-minute meditation. Fine. See? Because now you're more aware, so bring it back. That's wonderful. Wubi, feel calmer today and less numb too. Lovely birds singing in this part of KFR. Yes, there's an orchestra here every morning. Very grateful for that. Sharon, grateful that there's no COVID-19 death in Malaysia yesterday. Yes, that is very, very good news. Very good news for Malaysia. And hopefully if everybody cooperates, then, we will be out of lockdown pretty soon. So that's very good news. Natasha, hi Jerry, morning. Sitting on one cushion, and today was the first time of physical discomfort. Perhaps you can sit on two cushions, yeah? And see whether that helps. Gratitude, being able to have a routine including work that others may not have to assist in coping with the lockdown. Looking forward to the opportunity to head to the beach and remembering the feel of the cool ocean water on my feet. The humor found in unexpected places and people. Definitely. Yeah, there are little pleasures hidden here and there. Yeah, and when we look with more awareness, we're all surrounded with a lot of blessings. Yeah. Like grateful for forests. Grateful for forests. Oh yes, where you live, you're near the forest, yeah, Lai Hing. It's definitely plants are very, very soothing for the soul. Very, very soothing for our stress level. That's why it's good to surround with us. It's healthier to actually surround ourselves with plants. The mind will naturally calm down. Yeah. Christina, gratitude for the day. Grateful to have relaxing meditation music playing while I meditate. Oh, that's wonderful. And grateful to have perseverance. Grateful we have Dr. Hisham. Yes, we're very, very lucky to have Dr. Hisham. Grateful for fans. Oh, you mean the ceiling fan, or you have followers following you on your social media, Lai Hing? What kind of fans are you referring to? Grateful for being able-bodied. Yes, that's very true. And I wonder whether or not this meditation helps with your knee problem, yeah, Lai Hing. Do share with us, because it'll be very inspiring if it does. Ceiling fans. Okay, got it. I thought you have some, you have fans following you on your social media. Okay. Waiting says, grateful to have some story time with my youngest. Grateful for learning. Oh, that's very nice to spend quality time with your youngest child. Grateful for learning more ways to generate merits. Grateful for able to hear the birds during meditation session. Yes, thank you. Morning, Mr. Ong. Morning, Kirsten. Glad you managed to wake up to watch. Wonderful. See, as we write our our what we're grateful about in our journal, as we pen it down, it makes a huge difference to pen it down. You'll notice that the simplest things in our lives actually bring us a lot of joy, and oftentimes we forget about it. Yeah, we forget about it. Even my toothbrush, finding the correct toothbrush, and once I've found it, I conveniently forget how wonderful it is because I feel the difference that the teeth actually gets. I mean, it's much cleaner and less plaque. Even that brings a lot of joy. Yeah, but see, then again, because we're so automatic and we take things for granted, that we even forget. So many simple things during this lockdown enable us to actually increase our awareness, and that's a blessing in itself. Whereby instead of always looking out for, to distract ourselves, which we are very good at. Now in this lockdown, the simplest things, I find so much blessings. Simplest things, because without it, I'm okay, but without it, there will be some sort of like an emptiness, a lack of convenience, and so on and so forth. So yeah, so it is all these little things. Even my toothpaste that I use, to have found the correct toothpaste, that in itself, I'm totally grateful for. Yeah, because I have a sensitive tooth, so only certain toothpaste will work for me. So that is a huge blessing. Yeah. So see, all these little things bring a lot of joy. Bring a lot of joy. Okay, so we will talk about anxiety. Most of us, to a certain degree, suffer from anxiety. And what is anxiety? It's that stress, deadline, rushing here, rushing there, multitasking, having to do this, that, and we're just all over the place. And after a while, we become so flustered, and we go, oh God, I need a break. I need a happy hour. I need a drink. So for some people, I need to kind of go and walk, do exercise, iron my clothes, whatever it is that you find it therapeutic to kind of bring your anxiety level down. So what exactly is this anxiety, and how do we cope with anxiety? Anxiety is when we let our emotions latch on to the activities that we are doing. We allow our emotions to latch on to the activities that we're doing. And it comes from what? It comes from our perception. Because it comes from perception, and it depends on what type of perception, that we have. Is it based on judgment? Or is it based on pure view, pure perception? What is it? And this is something that we need to calm ourselves and have a good assessment of how we view things. Yeah? Remember my talk about judging and perceiving and the difference? Yeah? Judging, again, is when we look at something and then we label it. It's like this, it's like this, it's like this, it's like this. And it's all based on our past experiences that was similar to your current situation. And then we go, okay, so I think and we immediately judge, and we immediately put it in a box, or we have a concept of how we think this situation is going to be, or this person is like. And it's all based on past experiences. Yeah, right? So whether right or wrong, we spoke about it as well. So where does anxiety come in? Because why? When things do not turn out the way we would like it to be, we focus on the consequences that may arise. We focus on the consequences that may arise, and as a result, the fear kicks in. So we're focusing on that fear. Oh, what happens if I don't do this? What happens if I don't do that? You know, is it good enough? All that conversation that arise from fear will give us that anxiety, that stress. And certain times the stress is so bad that you feel a tightness around your chest area. And for some people, you hyperventilate, you sweat, and you know that's very extreme already. Yeah. So how do we cope? Well, immediately how you cope is the 9-round breathing meditation. Take a time out. Breathe in, breathe out, 9 rounds. And that will immediately calm your body and your mind. Immediately. If it doesn't, do another 9 rounds. And another 9 rounds. And focus on the breathing in and out. In and out. So now that we have so that will immediately calm us down. And then after that, go back to whatever task it is that you have at hand. And again, when that fear arises, and then before it latches on to your task at hand, watch it arise, focus on your breathing, in and out, just let it come. Let that fear come and let it go. Watch your breathing. Otherwise, you can watch your intention. Focus on your intention. Watch the fear, focus on the intention. Just let it go. Focus on the intention. What is your intention for the day? Focus on that. That is very, very effective. Very, very effective. Because the fear will be there. It will keep coming. The conversations that arise from fear will keep coming up because we are so automated to do that. So to rehabituate ourselves, focus on the intention or the goal or the task at hand. So if that doesn't work, go back to your breathing. That will work. It works miracles. Miracles. Breathing in and out, in and out. That will help. Okay, do you have any questions before I proceed? Lily says, grateful to enjoy working and learning at the same time. Grateful to have loving neighbors. Grateful to have a breezy, cooling morning today. Okay, so finally it's cooling in KL, huh? Wonderful. So, yes, so for anxiety, that's how we do it for beginners. For beginners, it will take time to rehabituate ourselves to always focus on the intention for the day. That you see how everything goes back to the intention. Yeah, I'm not saying that once you focus on intention, then you will never be fearful again. You'll never have anxiety and depression and anger. I'm not saying that you will never have that again. All I'm saying is that you will notice that when we control the mind and we focus on the intention, all these things that actually pull us back will become less and less. Because why? We're no longer entertaining these emotions. We're no longer entertaining these thoughts, and we're not feeding it any more energy that it deserves. And we're going to be focusing on more positive, more constructive energies in us that will actually bring us more results, endless possibilities, endless. And you see how athletes, how they say that they actually play in the zone. Have you guys heard of that? Playing in the zone? Same thing. What it means is, playing in the zone is, at the 11th hour, just in case you're wondering what that sound is, it's actually our cockatoo. We have an aviary here, and we rescue certain birds that have been locked up in the pet shop for decades. And because cockatoos I'm sidetracking a little bit just in case you're wondering why we have cockatoos. It's because They are very, very intelligent. They are as intelligent as a dog, if not more, and they have an intelligence of a 3-year-old kid. So the more intelligent a being is, the more stressed they are, especially if you lock them up and confine them into small cages or you latch them onto a perch. Can you imagine if somebody did that to us? We'll go crazy. So they become very stressed. Now, but because they are very used to human beings since they were young, so if we are to let them go, they will be drawn to people, and we don't want them to, for people to get a hold of them, catch them, and then resell them in the pet shops. So we have no choice but to build them a 4,000 square feet aviary for them to fly around, and we planted a lot of trees, and we have little ponds inside so that they feel free. And we give them a lot of nutrients and minerals, and we shower them with a lot of love and with a lot of assurance to heal them, and to actually again to rehabilitate them so that they are no longer in fear of being confined in small cages, and also to reduce their anxiety levels. See, even animals have anxieties as well. Yeah, and some of them are pretty severe because when you go near them, they freak out. So I think perhaps their previous owners didn't treat them that well, and they have that ingrained in them, that imprint in their mind already. That when a human being goes near them, they will immediately freak out. It's an automatic reaction. So how do we rehabilitate them? How do we heal them? We give them food. We give them a lot of reassurance that it's okay. Whatever happened in the past is the past. It's a new moment with new possibilities. And guess what? There's a lot of love, care, and kindness and freedom in this huge aviary that we've built for them. See, even animals can be rehabituated through introducing to them positive energies, love, care. When we shower a human being or an animal with a lot of love and compassion, a lot of healing will arise because of that. Because we keep reassuring them that they're in a safe environment. Yeah? Hope that makes sense. And that we can apply that to humans as well. So that's why when we operate out of love, you see, again, operate out of love, focus on the intention, believe in ourselves that we are worth it, to put in all the effort to come up with an intention so that we can focus on it every day, and that will eventually help our anxiety level. All of us suffer from anxiety to a certain degree. All of us, we are not free from it. Some people will tell me, no, I don't have stress. Of course you do. To a certain level. Because otherwise you won't forever be going on your holidays. You won't forever want to say, oh, I want to relax here and there. What's there to relax if you are not stressed? You get what I'm saying? It's just that some people are not aware, because stress can be very, very subtle. And because we are always distracted with our daily activities, we're not even aware of it. Yeah? So, and of course, if we allow stress to continue for decades, well, it will manifest. It will manifest to a lot of illnesses. Cancer, heart attack, stroke, and for some people, allergies, eczema. Yep, I've heard that when people are very, 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 very stressed, they get all these allergies coming out. I guess it's because it creates some sort of a hormonal imbalance as well. So our body becomes haywire as a result, and that doesn't serve us ultimately. So anxiety, stress, all this is actually something that we that we should look into and find ways to reduce it as much as we can so that it does not become a health issue. And for some people, it becomes a mental issue as well. And you know how some people say that their winds are off? A lot of times it's because of the anxiety. Little things will trigger and they cannot control it. And they go off tangent and they're totally out of control. So we don't want to get there. If we don't want to get there, then the more so we need to, again, set a good intention, because that will help. That's the beginning, and focus on the intention. Let all that fear that arise from not being able to finish the job well, on getting the job on time, let that come and just watch it go. It's like bye. Let it all go and focus on that. After a while, you will notice that you'll be less stressed. And after a while, you will notice that you don't feel burnout so much, and you will not require holidays. Because why? You don't feel burnout, you don't feel stressed, there's no need. And after a while, everything around you is such a blessing. Why are we still looking out for more? Why are we still looking out? What else is there to see? What else is there to see? So we will reach that level eventually, whereby just being in your house is blissful. And there's no need to search out there, to travel the world, to trigger that temporary happiness that we're looking for. Okay, that's a deeper psychology. Excuse me. When we are always looking out for things to do, for new environment, new places to visit and all that, it is your mind telling you that you are not at peace with yourself. I'm not judging, I'm just letting you know. That is a sign, it's a clear sign that we are not at peace with ourselves. So that's why we're always looking outside of us, things to do, places to go. Why? So that momentarily we will feel a little bit of joy. You see, it is an illusion. It is an illusion. We're playing tricks with ourselves. Our mind is playing tricks with ourselves. So that's the deeper psychology for that. But we're always looking out for things to do, to please ourselves, to please. Okay, so that's why a lot of people tell me, "Oh, I'm fine," and all that. And when you look at their lifestyle, you already know. And all of us, actually, most of us are like that. It's just to what degree. So if we want to love ourselves the right way, unconditionally, remember what I just said. That's how you check yourself. The more you need to please your senses, it shows how empty and not at peace you are with yourself. The good news is, okay, now that we have realized that, let's work on it. See, so that's why the gratitude journal is so powerful. You may think, it's a chore. Some of you, I'm sure, have still not gotten your diary or gotten an app to write it down. I'm sure. But do it for yourself. Because when you do it, you will realize a lot of things, your level of awareness will increase. You don't need to go to Saint-Tropez to have a party to feel good and be blissful, or south of France or Italy or wherever. You don't need to go to all these places to feel good. You can feel good right now, anywhere you are. And if you reach that level, you're on the right track. Even if you're not at that level yet, it's fine. Take baby steps, like how we've been doing for the last 3 weeks. Take baby steps. When we practice this single-pointed meditation, and we look at what is around us, and how blessed we are already. And every time when there's an urge for us to distract ourselves, to please ourselves, because we feel like it. Oh, I feel like I want to go here. I feel like buying this. I feel like, and you know what? We really don't need it, but we want to feel happy. We want to release our stress. Whatever it is that we usually do to ourselves, it's all temporary. It's all momentary. That is not the solution to that emptiness that we feel inside of us. That's not the solution. So now that you have the skills and the knowledge, put it into practice. The key here is to put it into practice. That the experience of that consistent practice will help us rehabituate ourselves. You know how people say unlearn and relearn? This is it. Unlearn and relearn. The reward is worth it. Trust me, the reward is worth it. It's not going to happen instantly. If I tell you it's going to be instant, I'm lying to you, so I'm not going to do that. All right? It will take years, but every year you will find yourself less needy. You don't need to go here. You don't need to go there. A lot of things that we used to do, we will realize we need less of that, because now we know better. Now we know better. Okay, I hope that helps. Well, time is almost up. Are there any questions? Christina says, I had anxiety after the first 2 weeks. It was bad and affected my breathing. Thank you, JP, for reaching out. And since then, I've been meditating with you. So good. Thank you. You're most welcome, my dear. You're most welcome. When I read that message in your Facebook, I was so worried for you. So worried. Yeah. So I know that this breathing, this meditation will definitely help. You see. So there you go. You can actually you just gave a testimony of how it worked for you instantly. And that's great. And Christina, as you work on this meditation, even after lockdown, you will notice that your lifestyle is going to change dramatically. You trust me on this, okay? Because our dear friend here, just very sociable. So not that you'll be less sociable, it's just that you will notice a change in your lifestyle very, very dramatically. Lily, last year I've experienced anxiety causing me hives and on and off for almost a month. Yes, it definitely helps. Anxiety will mess up our health. It will. I've gone through that. I've had tightness around my chest area before, and I realized, and I thought that I was having some sort of a heart attack. So when I went to see my cardiologist, he said, "No, you're just going through some stress." You see how? And I didn't realize that. So anxiety will hit you. Anxiety attacks will hit you when you least expect it. And when it hits you, we may not even know how it feels like, because it will come in so many ways. So, it's very creative. Very, very creative. Excuse me. You're most welcome, Nancy. Good morning, JP. This is from David. Whoops, woke up late today. No worries. You can watch it again after we end this live video. You're most welcome, Lai Hing. Wubi, thanks for your sharing. I just realized I have high level of anxiety. Yeah, good. The first step is realizing that we do have anxiety. Actually, all of us have anxiety. It's just to what degree. And so that's the good news. We are now talking about it. We are giving it attention. We are embracing it. We're acknowledging it. We're embracing it. That's the first step. Next step, do the single-pointed meditation. Do that. If you don't have your intention already, it's fine. Just go back to your breath. It's the same thing. It's just that when we focus on intention, it allows us to keep moving forward in our lives towards whatever goals it is that we have set for ourselves. So it gives us that forward movement, which is very constructive, and you see a lot of results coming up. But if you don't have that now, it's fine. Just go back to your breathing. Okay? But definitely when you do make the time, do come up with an intention. And it can be a short-term intention, it can be a long-term intention. I always like to go for a maybe a 5 to 10 year intention, and then after that, then you will know, you actually go backwards and then say, okay, so that's my 5 or 10 year intention. So what's my intention for this year? For this year. And every day you focus on that intention, and you see yourself progress much faster, much clearer, less distraction, because your focus is on achieving or realizing your intention. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much. I think this is a good angle, yeah? So we will stay here, right? It's a good angle? Yeah. And the sun is not, I'm not getting a full suntan, so that is good. So we will stay here. We'll continue here tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Malaysian time sharp. Take care.